Hi, my name is Amanda Chase, and I'm the Internship Coordinator in the UVM Career Center. I'm also in charge of the UVM Job Shadowing Program, which is new for this year, 2014 to 2015. So I'm going to give a quick overview of what the Job Shadowing Program entails and how you can go about applying for the Job Shadowing Program and seeing what sites are available. So just a quick overview. This is a chance for students to shadow UVM alumni in the field, and it's a one-day job shadowing opportunity over winter break, which falls between December 15th and January 9th this year. So this is for one day that you would agree upon with the alumni sponsor. So it's whatever is convenient for you and that alumni sponsor. The application-based process happens within Catamount JobLink, which is UVM's job and internship database, and we're going to walk through that. So in order to apply, you would need to submit an application on Catamount JobLink, which includes two different things. One of them is an approved resume in Catamount JobLink, and I'll get back to that in a quick second. And then a one-page essay that goes over your reasons for applying to these job shadowing sites. So you can apply to up to 3 different job shadowing sites using the same essay and the same resume. So I'm going to show you a quick example of some of the job shadowing sites that are currently available and show you how to do that. So in order to see the job shadowing sites, we're going to have to go log into Catamount JobLink. And you do that by going to the UVM Career Center's website, which is uvm.edu/career. And from there, we're going to click on this paw print right here for Catamount JobLink. Now, as a current student, you have an account with Catamount JobLink, so you would click on Current Students right here. And then you just have to log in with your net ID. So if you've never been in Catamount JobLink before, it might be a good opportunity to poke around and see what it's all about. This is a really powerful resource that we have for all UVM students. There's a lot of good information here on current events that are happening on campus, so we can see a few different recruiters coming, some different info tables and deadlines. There might also be workshops happening, panels, job fairs, a whole bunch of different kinds of things. What we're going to be doing today is taking a look under job postings. We're going to go to jobs posted with UVM. So this is a way for you to search for jobs and internships, but our job shadowing sites are also listed here too. So there are a lot of different things listed in Catamount JobLink. So in order to narrow them down, we're going to go to the advanced search. Now within the advanced search, under position type, you can see that they have part-time jobs, full-time jobs, summer jobs, and we're going to go to the Job Shadowing Program, and then we're just going to hit search, and that will bring up all of the different sites available. So right now we have about 80 different job shadowing sites. You'll notice that the name of the position is going to be right here on the left-hand side, and if you hover, you'll get a little bit more information. That's the magnifying glass there. And then the description will have a little bit more. So I'm going to pick one out to use as an example. So you can see there are a lot of different ones here. And you also have job shadowing sites in a whole bunch of different locations. They're primarily around Washington, D.C., Boston, New York City, and throughout the state of Vermont, although there are a handful outside of those areas. So in order to take a look at one of the sites, you can just click on the title here, and it will give you a little bit more information about the UVM Job Shadowing Program and then this particular site. So we can see that this is an alum who is willing to host a student, and we can see the website for their company, a quick overview about their company, and then some details about the shadowing sites. So this one gives kind of a brief overview here, and it's in Washington, D.C. So we're going to go back, and let's grab a different one, Beginnings Nursery School. So this one is in New York City, and here we can see the kinds of things that you might be doing throughout the day. So shadowing in the classroom, sitting in on teacher supervision, going to lunch in the neighborhood. So it gives you a better idea there. So in order to apply, what you have to do is have an approved resume and upload your essay. So in order to do that, you would go up to the Documents tab here and click. And this is where you can upload a resume and the essay. So you would click Add New. You could put in a quick description here, probably job shadowing resume, and this is where you would upload the document. So for the resume, you would make sure to select this radio button for the resume. For the essay, we're asking you to select Other Documents, and that's how you would upload that essay there. Now, on the other end of things, a career counselor will take a look at your resume and give you some feedback. And we have a certain bar that we'd like you to meet in terms of the quality of your resume, and that's what we mean by an approved resume. It can take up to 2 days to get an approved resume or to get some feedback back, so we suggest that you give yourself a little bit of time when you're submitting your job shadowing application. The deadline for the program is October 29th, so don't wait until midnight on the 29th to submit your resume, because it can take 48 hours to turn that around. So just make sure to give yourself some time. There are also a lot of good resources available for resumes on our website, and you can always come into the drop-in hours in the Career and Experience Hub in the Davis Center and get some more feedback on your resume there. We also have a resume workshop that runs Mondays at 4:15 in the Hub. So to go back here, that's kind of a preview of some of the sites. So after you apply, you'll be matched with an alumni sponsor. So, and students are matched on a rolling basis, so it's in your best interest to apply early. If you decide to wait until the last minute, you might not necessarily get a spot. So make sure to get in there early. And then after you're matched, you and that sponsor will receive each other's contact information, and then it's your responsibility as the student to reach out to that shadowing sponsor and set up a date and introduce yourself. So because these are alumni who are generously offering their time and offering to take you around and show you what work is like on a day-to-day basis, we have some high expectations of you as a job shadower. So we really expect you to use professional communication and to respond promptly, and that means within 24 hours. So when the alum contacts you, we expect you to respond immediately and to be courteous. In that same vein, we expect you to be courteous and respectful to everyone you meet that day. Everyone from the initial administrative assistant who greets you, to any custodians, to other colleagues, to the CEO of the company who you might actually run into. It's really important for you to make a good impression because you're representing the University of Vermont. We also want you to show up at least 15 minutes early for the job shadowing day. Most of these sites are in urban areas, New York City, Boston, and DC. Several of them are in Vermont, but it always takes a little bit longer to get there than you expect. So make sure you allot time for the public transportation you might be taking, for parking, for things like that. And those are good things to look into beforehand as well. It's your responsibility to do the research and to look into these different transportation options. We also want you to send a thank you note after the shadowing experience is done to thank that alum for their time and to leave a good impression and represent UVM well. So as I was mentioning before with that preparation, we expect you to do some research. And by research, that might mean just doing some checking of the website, asking the alum for some more information, but you do need to find out the answers to these questions. So what time does the workday start, and when does that person want you to show up? What's the dress code? Is this the kind of place where people just wear jeans most days, or is this a suit and tie kind of place where you're going to want to dress to the nines there? Different work environments have different cultures, and it's good to get an idea before you show up. Is there parking? How do you get there? Does the alum have any advice on how to get to that workplace? And also, should you bring anything? For some of these places, they might have tighter security and you might have to bring an ID. You might want to bring lunch with you, certainly a notebook and pen to be ready to take some notes. And we want you to bring some questions with you. So have those written down beforehand. We want you to be engaged and to have some idea of what you want to learn on this shadowing experience. So in that same vein there, what we hope that you'll gain is confidence in the work environment, some new information about a particular industry, and a better sense of whether this might be a good option for you. Sometimes the best experiences are ones that make you realize that maybe this isn't a good option, but it's great to come to that realization now and not necessarily after you get a job in this field. We want you to have a better understanding of that professional culture and etiquette, as well as networking skills and some new contacts with that alum and also with their coworkers who you might have a chance to meet. We also think that this might be a possible springboard for future internships. So this is a great way to establish a relationship, and we want you to follow up and continue this conversation with the alum after the shadowing experience is over. And also we want you as a student to have a better sense of what the Career Center has to offer you. So we want you to learn a little bit more about Catamount JobLink, creating a successful resume, and the Hub, which has our drop-in hours. So again, my name is Amanda Chase and I'm running the program, the Job Shadowing Program, and you can always feel free to email me. My email address is amanda.chase@uvm.edu, or you can always call the Career Center. For more information about the program, I also suggest checking out our website here. It has all of the information I've gone over today. It's go.uvm.edu/shadow. Thanks.